Sleepwalking is a type of sleep disorder that causes an individual to walk around while sleeping. Some people are known to even perform tasks such as cooking, drawing and much more. In fact, there have even been cases of people murdering someone while sleepwalking. In this list, we'll be showing you 5 strange sleepwalking deaths. We would like to give a big shout out to viewer Tristan Galloway for suggesting this video. Number 5. Kenneth Parks. Kenneth Parks is a Canadian man who suffered from various sleep disorders for most of his life. On May the 23rd, 1987, Parks got out of bed, drove 14 miles to his in-laws' house, killed his mother-in-law by beating her with a tire iron and stabbing her 6 times with a kitchen knife. He also almost killed his father-in-law by strangling him and beating him with the tire iron. After the incident, he drove himself to a police station and turned himself in. Up until this point, he had a good relationship with his in-laws, and his wife vouched for his lack of motive in the crime. The following year, he was found not guilty based on substantial evidence that he actually was sleepwalking. Number 4. Timothy Brueggemann. Timothy Brueggemann from northern Wisconsin never suffered from sleepwalking, but he did suffer from terrible insomnia for years. One summer he drove his pickup truck into a tree after falling asleep at the wheel. When this incident occurred, he was prescribed the #1 sleep aid in the US known as Ambien. Although this drug has been linked to hundreds of cases of sleepwalking, its manufacturers claim that it's perfectly safe if taken correctly. In January of 2009, however, Brueggemann had a sleepwalking episode where he left his house in just his underwear. He was found the next day having froze to death. Number 3. Jules Lo. In 2003, Edward Lowe, aged 87, was found dead in his garden having been severely beaten. A neighbour spotted Edward's body in the driveway and contacted the police, who arrested the man's son, Jules. Jules and Edward had been out on a heavy night of drinking when the incident occurred. Jules said that his family has a long history of sleepwalking and that his bouts were brought on by drinking. His defence was that he did kill his father, but he did so in his sleep. Edward was reportedly violent when drunk, so it's possible that Jules was acting in self-defense. He was found not guilty of murder, but was ordered to be detained for life under a hospital order. Number 2. Stuart Miller. This case didn't result in death, but could have very easily. Stuart Miller was 8 years old when one night in September 1993, Stuart began sleepwalking. He lived in a flat on the 4th floor of council housing, and that night he fell from his bedroom window. The courts decided that Reading Borough Council, the owner of the block, was responsible, as they had failed to install windows that were childproof. The fall dealt severe damage to Stuart's spine, and has left him wheelchair bound for life. After 7 years in the courts, he was awarded $2 million in damages. Number 1. Rob Williams. Rob Williams, aged 27, suffered from sleepwalking from an early age. While spending a night at a luxury hotel for a works Christmas party, he began sleepwalking and fell out of the room's balcony, dropping 13 feet onto the 1st floor's roof. He suffered from a brain injury, however it was also in December and conditions were frosty. He suffered severe hypothermia and spent 5 days in intensive care without regaining consciousness. He sadly passed away on Christmas Day, 2013. Thank you for watching, and if you have a video idea, why not leave a comment below, and if we make it, we'll give you a big shout out. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome daily lists of all things 5. This is all 5, and until next time, feed your mind.